here we are. The last 2 games of the season, and it's never been so important to win the last 2 games of the season. The only game that we've played that you guys have not seen is the 2-1 win that I had against Watford. Smith Rowe getting on the score sheet and Lucas scoring as well. Bit of a dicey game. At one point I thought it was going to be 1-1. We did manage to obviously pull it back, get the win. I was very happy with that. So we're going into the last 2 games of the season on okay form. We're going to play a 13th place Derby and a 10th place Wolves. It should be 2 winnable games. But this is coming from a guy that lost against Brighton in the 89th minute and just have been poor and drew against Stoke 0-0. So, yeah, we need to win the 2 games because we are 2 points behind Manchester United in 4th place. We need Manchester United to lose one of their games because it's just so important that they do. So then we can then go above them. We can't afford to lose both of the games because I don't think we'll drop down into 7th, but we'll drop down into 6th. So it's going to be horrible. It is going to be horrible. We need to qualify for the Champions League, pretty much. That's what the board want us to do. I think my job's secure. If we don't get it, we might be fired. If we do get it, I don't know how much money we're going to get because obviously finances are looking dreadful as well. Projections are looking okay. We just need to keep going. If that's the transfer budget we're going to get, I'm literally screwed. Going to be screwed. I know it's 10 million even. Going to be screwed. I don't know what to do with this team. But enough said. We're going to get straight into the first game. This is how we're going to line up. We've still got injuries, which is really bloody annoying. We've got Luis Felipe is out injured, our centre-back. So we're having to play Tunstable, who's not fully fit, but is our next best thing we've got we can put as centre-back. So it will have to do. Dudu is on the right back. Letty's in the middle with Bruce on the left-hand side. Kajir in the centre. Pixton, Turini, Nelson, Panini, Smith Rowe and Waring up top. It's just been a difficult season. I don't know if to take Waring off, bring on Sajenko just to see if he would get scoring some goals because he was a top goal scorer when I came in, and I think for me he's only scored 3 or 4 goals since we've been here. It's been the midfielders that have been scoring goals. It's been the wingers. So we need to get him scoring as well. It's going to be difficult. I think the transfer window for me is going to be the hardest point. Depending on how much money we get, it is going to be really difficult. Just for the fact I don't want to play. We've got midfielders, and obviously they're 2 defensive midfielders. We just don't want them to I don't know. I just don't like playing with 2 defensive midfielders. It doesn't seem viable for the way I want to play. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to probably maybe do a 3 at the back system and just play around a little bit, and we'll just see how we get on. Again, we're away from home though. Derby seem to be the team that's attacking at the minute. They shoot. We do make the save. I'm glad Cassius isn't in goal because he probably would have let that in. Right, we're building out from the back now. Smith Rowe. Can he get a pass off? He can. Sajenko's in. Again, he doesn't score. The amount of chances I've seen him have in them positions are not scoring. Would a Waring scored there? Probably. But we'll give him a go. He's maybe our best striker. And the highlight does continue. And big ball over the top. Sajenko's in. Gets tackled. Ball over. End of highlight. Thank God for that. Right, half time's here. 0-0. We haven't done anything else in this first half. What we're going to ask the team to do, I'm going to say I'm not happy. The team know they're kind of not happy with me at the minute. If I start pulling some funny faces, by the way, still got the cat, still being a little terror, still clawing at my legs when I'm recording. Anyway, we're on the attack. Smith Rowe. Sajenko, Nelson crosses it in. Nelson, Smith throws there and he scores, puts his 1-0 ahead. But it's going to VAR because he's probably offside because that's how half our goals go nowadays. Are we going to have a look? It looks like he could have been offside. I'm going to take a sip of tea while we're looking. No, the goal stands. Get in. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Reece Nelson crosses it in. Sajenko's there. Smith Rowe, he did look offside, to be honest with you. But it will do. Lovely goal. 1-0. straight from the kickoff. It's what we want to see. I thought they were going to score from that corner then. Right, highlight again to Derby. Hopefully this is just us winning the ball back and attacking. But they play the ball over the top. They're in. They shoot a good save, but they get a corner. We can't afford for them to get into this game. Cross comes in. Kajir. What a keeper he's going to be. Can we win the ball back? We do. Pepe. Pixton shoots. What a goal from Silva. Pixton. I'm calling him Pixton. It's probably not Pixton. But screw it, we'll call him Pixton. What a goal that was at the edge of the area. Making it 2-0, making me feel a little bit more comfortable. But it's a lovely goal. Just picks the ball up. And, yeah, top corner, is it? Pick that out, keeper. No one's going to stop that from going in. Right, time to make some substitutions. Who am I going to bring on? What am I going to do? I generally don't have a clue. I might just take off the left. No, Vanderbush is actually playing really well. I'm going to bring on Ashley Waring. Because why not? We might as well. Penne is looking tired, but we haven't really got anyone that can play. Have we got anyone that can play out here? No. Oh, hang on. I don't want to be doing that. That's a very weird thing I've got going on there. Let's just have a look. Reece Nelson, there's Paul King, but he's not fully fit. What were you? Were you an inside forward? You were, weren't you? How's my defensive midfielders doing? Trini, you're not having a great game. There we go. We'll bring on is it Loretti? Manuel Loretti. I'm going to call him Loretti. That's it, innit? Loretti. Anyway, let's just make them two changes. Is it two or just the one? Yeah, two. Just hopefully just show it up a little bit, and then I'll make a sub right at the end. Right, Dudu with the throw in. Out to Silva. Panini, Dudu. Pixton to Panini. Loretti looking for Smith Rowe. Can't quite find him, and I feel like we're going to give a goal away in the latter stages of this game. We should easily clear that. Yes, we do easily clear that. No nonsense from the goalkeeper there. Just boots it forward. It's what we want to see, but it does fall straight to a Derby player. They're on the attack. Again, they're on the attack still, and that was a lovely goal from Derby. It was his first goal of the season as well. Tristan Nadam has scored a wonder goal against us on the 78th minute. Please don't let Derby come back into it. Tuxtable tries to head the ball out. Edge of the area just hits the inside of the post. Not really much the keeper could do about this. I'm just going to show some passion, lads. We really need to get into this game. Get another goal. How many times do I need to say we need to get into this game? We're already into it. We're right near the end of it. Slager makes a tackle. A former player of mine. Derby friggin' equalise and makes it 2-2. I knew that was coming. I just knew that was coming. I really did. I'm going to bring on Miguel and put him as a advanced forward, complete forward. It just really winds me up because I just knew that was going to happen. Slager makes a lovely tackle. Ball over the top. And they just score. And it's just really not what we needed, especially when Manchester United are winning and we're going to go into the last game of the season unable to finish in 4th place. Full time. We've not qualified for the Champions League next season because of that draw. Information of it there. We're 5 points ahead of Man City, but they've got a game to play still. Europa League it is, not Champions League. If I'd stayed at Leicester, I would have finished in 7th place and probably not got Europa League football. I don't know. If there's another big job comes up in the summer, I might maybe leave. Because this Arsenal team have got a lot of work to do. I need to get into this Wolves game now. Can't believe we threw it away. Absolutely throwing it away. Just like the Champions League, we threw that away as well. The cat's in the bin. Right, we're going to get to this Wolves game and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a win at the last game of the season. On some plus news? On some better news, Tottenham have beat Man City, so we've finished in 5th place, at least. So we aren't going to get any budgets just yet. We are going to play this last game because I'm going to try a different formation out. just to see how it goes. I don't know if we might get the budgets now. Now we know where we finished. I'm just having a quick look. Not yet. So we're going to get into this Wolves game and just see how we get on. So last game of the season. Why not experiment with just another formation? Why not? Because we haven't been great since, really, have we? We're going to go for a three at the back situation. A 3-4-3. Would you say it is? Yeah, I'm just going to see if it works. It's probably not going to work at all. But we've got Kajir in goal, Tuxtable, Felipe and Lorette as our midfield, defensive three. Our kind of wing backs are Dudu and Kolaski. Torini and Pixton are in the centre of midfield, but defensive midfield wise, obviously. Nelson, Smith Rowe and Waring up top. Anyone back from injury? Not really, no. I'm going to put Chiesa on the bench, though, instead of Paul King. We're just going to get into this game and just see if this goes terribly wrong. It's a very defensive system, I reckon. We just need to get some more attacking midfielders into the team. Just see how we're doing. We've got a youngster that's out on loan at Bournemouth at the minute who's had... Well, Bournemouth, they've actually got relegated, but he's had not a bad season. I don't think with this... There's not many playmakers, though. That may be the other problem. Ow, the cat's just ripped my leg open. Wolves go close early on. We are playing at home as well, so we're probably going to get slated for changing the formation, doing something different and playing very defensive, because if you're one of these top teams, I know the fans do not like people being defensive unless we win about 5-0, which would be lovely. And I was confused then because I could have swore Wolves just tried to shoot the other direction a minute ago. I really don't know what's going on. But Nelson with the free kick from far out. I think he actually hit the crossbar then. Could do with a win though. End the season on a high at least. Right, touch the ball to Torini. To Ramos, which I don't know who Ramos is. I don't know why it comes up with Ramos. Smith Rowe. If you can hear me out, it's the cat trying to get my attention. We're in though. Waring's in. Almost shoots. Smith Rowe. Ashley Waring's gets himself a goal. It doesn't really mean much because we're going to finish in 5th place regardless. We just want to finish the season on a high and get a good victory on us. 68 points we're going to finish. I think it's going to be Chelsea who's going to finish in 4th place. We'll find out if we get sacked in probably after this game, to be honest with you. The budgets haven't been set yet. So it's just going to be one of them ones where I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like we need to win this game. If we lose this game, right, I'm happy with performance, keep it going. Change the formation, change the system. Maybe I should have played this against Derby early on. It's looking quite solid. See, they've had chances, but we've not really seen it. It's very possessional. We've had all the possession, really. So it's so far so good. Right, I'm going to make some changes. We've got Klosenak is not performing that well, but he can't really... I've got no one else to play at wing back. So that could be a problem. Anyone else not performing? No, I'm going to take Dudu off and bring on Benjamin, though. He's not great, but he is our kind of like best right back, as you say. And then I'm not going to make any other changes just yet, because I know what happened last time when I made 2 changes in a game. Derby came back around about this time. Just another goal would be lovely. Right, I might give Chiesa a run out, just the last couple of minutes, and then I'm going to bring on Zinchenko as well for the last couple of minutes. He can play at centre back, which I feel really weird about the fact that our best striker at the club can also play at centre back. It's very weird. But here we go. It's going to be Wolves' goal, isn't it? No, we do clear full time. We get the win, 1-0. Playing a different formation. Again, Wolves got back into that at the end of it. I'm just going to say that was a bit of a let-off. We need to do better against better teams. So are we still going to be in a job at the end of this? So far we are. I just want to see what the budgets are. Right, yeah, Liverpool in the league. Might as well attend the press conference because I've got to do all this. So I'm going to quickly do this. We'll cut back to... We'll have a look at the squad. We'll have a look at how much money we're going to get and all that sort of stuff. So I'll just quickly go through it all and hopefully we'll see. So this is funny. The Golden Glove Awards come up. Cassius has finished 3rd. How many clean sheets did he have? Clean sheets, 15. How many did you win it by? 22. Yeah, he wasn't going to get it. How poor was Cassius at the end of this season? He's definitely one. How old is he? 32. I want to get rid of him, but no one's going to pay 35 million for a 32-year-old goalkeeper. Oh, we've got the budgets here. Right, okay, that came out of nowhere. Budgets have been set. We can work with it. They bought £4.7 million worth of wages, £71 million in transfers, which is good. So what's that? Is that put us... We've got £100,000 to play with wages. So that's not too bad. I could quickly go to the end just to look at the season awards even, and then we'll have a look to see which players we need to get rid of and so on and so forth. So we'll be back to when all the awards are awarded to us. So they are all here. To be honest with you, the best 11, we've only been here for half a season, so we don't really know. We've got Hutchins, who we know is here. Reece Nelson, Panini, Lete, Felipe, Clausen, Cassius. So some of them are actually in our best 11 as it is. Aubameyang, where are you nowadays? How old are you? You're retired. Did you retire at Arsenal? You went to Dynamo Kiev eventually. Better check. What's Ozil doing? He just retired. He didn't do anything else. Mkhitaryan, he's a director of football. So, best 11, where are they now? Don't really care. Right, so we've got fans player of the season is Diego Llorente, the centre-back, believe it or not. Goal of the season, October, were we here? I don't think we were. This obviously must have happened when we weren't here, so we'll have a quick look to see what the goal of the season was. Right, there's been definitely some better goals scored than that. Young player of the season, yeah, stats. So top goal scorer, Martial and Zinchenko. Highest average rating, Martial. Most assists, Benjamin. Pass completion is, yeah, Pixton. Most player of the matches, Llorente. Most yellow cards is Lucas Turini. And no red cards for the season, which was quite nice to see. Season stats, yeah, we've done all that. I've got to do the end of season meeting. We'll do that now. We'll discuss what we're going to be doing. Champions League football or nothing. We've got aim to qualify for the Champions League. Yep, everyone's happy with that. And the season's confident. We've not been sacked by the looks of things, so that's always a good thing. So let's have a quick look at the squad. And have a look. This is it now. If we do it by age, and we've got 32-year-old left back, wing back. He's going to need to go at some point. Cassius, Martial, a striker that I've been trying to get rid of, is on £185,000 a week. When's his contract due out? Next season. So again, I think he's on the transfer list. Transfer listed, yeah. So he's going to be out at some point. I'm going to transfer list the goalkeeper because I think he's just not been great. Transfer list him. He's getting on. He's on a lot of money. There's no one else really that we can get rid of. That's my only worry. There's no one else we can really get rid of because of the fact of how small this squad is. And yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird squad just to try and look into it. If we go all positions, our two best central midfielders are out on loan. We've got this kid who's 24, who's out on loan, Leon. Has had a decent season, to be honest with you, so he's going to be coming back. Then we've had this guy that's out on loan at Bournemouth. Again, he's had a decent season at Bournemouth, played a lot of football. So we're going to get two midfielders back into this team. And then we've got a defensive midfielder. Attacking midfield, we've only got Panini. Left and right wings, we're fine. Strikers, we're fine. Centre-back options, maybe need another centre-back. I think Chiesa's getting on a bit now, though. How old's Chiesa? 28. Is it Martial that's really old? It is Martial that's old. So I know who I want to bring in on that left-hand side, but can we get him? Probably not. Goalkeeper-wise, I know who I want to get. Obviously, Kajir is now become the better goalkeeper, and he's got loads of potential. So he's going to be most likely our backup for next season. Right back sorted. Left back, maybe we need. So it's more the central midfield part we need to strengthen. And then if you have a look at the youth setup, we've got ability-wise, who's breaking in. We've got Ollie, who's an attacking midfielder. Again, he might break into the team next season. He looks decent. Maybe in a cup game or two, not starting lineup. His potential is massive, so we need to either loan him out or get him playing some football. He's played some football in League One, played a couple of Premier League matches last season, so we need to probably get him into the team a little bit. Another striker there, 18 years of age, a couple of players out on loan, so we do that. And then the under-18s, there's a lot of players here. This guy could apparently be one of our best players, but shock, he's a bloody defensive midfielder, what we don't need. And we've got loads of potential here, to be honest with you. Another attacker, bags of potential, 16 years of age. Again, some of these I might just give a chance next season. 16 years of age, another attacker. They're both called Chan. That's nice. And then potential-wise, if you have a look, there's some decent players with potential. So the transfer window is going to be interesting. What's the finances looking like? Not good at all. £71 million in the bank to spend in summer, and we'll have a look. Because I tell you now, these are the players that I'm going to be looking at straight away. We go to players. I am definitely going to raid Leicester. Pip is going to be one. £39 million. 60 million quid they want for him, which is near enough our whole transfer budget. I'd love to get Dave in as well. 23 years of age, 34. Again, they obviously don't want to sell him, but I reckon I could bring him in. I'd love to bring in Arab, but again, there's a lot of money there. Again, they don't want to sell him. So it's just a case of I'm going to have to chuck money. They're three players that I need to chuck money at, but then again, we still need some midfielders. I'd love to bring in Leighton Short, just for the fact it's Leighton Short, but I think he's just going to be a Leicester City legend for them because he's not going to be good enough for our team. So they're kind of the players that I want to bring in. Tanner was such a disappointment when I kind of, scouted him here. He's had a bit of a poor season. He's had two really, really good seasons, scoring near enough 50 goals in 2 seasons, and then this season he's just not done great for Leicester. But we're not looking back at Leicester, we're looking forward to Arsenal. So, yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you think I'm going to get on next season. Who do you think... I'll say who do you think. You're not going to know who I'm going to bring in because it's getting to that part of the save where real players don't exist anymore. Do any jobs going? We'll have a look at the jobs quickly before we go. But yeah, comment down below how you think I'm going to get on. There is no kind of big jobs going. Job security wise. Let's have a look. If we go insecure. Do you know what? The Man City job might be up for grabs again. I could defect and go to Man City. They turned me down before. I've declared interest in the Man City job. I know it's really bad, but Man City's probably the only other team. It's the team that I probably should be at, really, now at this point in my career. They've got probably an ageing team. We'll have a look at that. Anyway, I might be at Man City next, or I might be at Arsenal still. We don't know. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. We are coming to well, I'll say not the latter stages. Now I should start winning trophies, and the plan is now I want to win everything. Once I've won everything in England, won the Champions League, I'm going to move on, go to a different country, win everything there, and just become the best manager I physically can. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. See you in a bit.